Today's video is real estate acronyms. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 acronyms that can help you remember some real estate terms. And so those would be good things to remember as you prepare for the real estate broker examination here in Illinois. So get your notebook, grab something to write with, and let's get started. Before we do, my name is Nonya and I am your real estate tutoress. On this channel, I bring you the best tips and tools to getting a real estate license here in Illinois, as well as answer any questions you may have about the process. If you are new, welcome, and do consider subscribing. The first acronym today is Code AC. With Code AC, we're talking about the fiduciary duties that we have to our clients. And so with Code AC, the C stands for care, O is obedience, L is loyalty, D is disclosure, A is accountability or accounting, and then the other C is confidentiality. So make sure you know these fiduciary duties and what they represent, and be able to identify them in scenarios for the broker examination. All right? For example, obedience. That's a simple one, right? You obey whatever instructions your clients give you as long as it is ethical and not a violation of any laws. So that is Code AC. The second acronym is Deep C. With Deep C, the D stands for disposition, E is exclusion, enjoyment, quiet enjoyment, and then the P is possession, and the final letter C is control. So these are the bundle of legal rights a person has when they own real property. And like the previous one, be sure to understand what those all mean when it comes to owning real property and being able to identify them in a scenario. The third acronym is DUST, D-U-S-T. With DUST, we're talking about factors that affect value of real property, of real estate. And so the D is demand, U is utility or the usefulness of the property, S is scarcity, and T is transferability. Okay, so know those again. Demand, how does that affect value? Utility, the use of a property, how does it affect its value? Is it being used for what it's supposed to be used for? Scarcity, how much inventory do we have? And how does that affect value? And then transferability, how easy is it for us to sell this property or transfer ownership of this property? Does it have a lot of liens or not? All right, so that is DUST. Now our fourth and final one is PETE, P-E-T-E, and this has to do with governmental powers. So this you find in your zoning chapter, the land use controls chapter. So with PETE, the P stands for police power, E stands for eminent domain, T stands for taxation, and E, the second E, stands for escheatment. So these are governmental powers that affect your ownership rights even though you own the property free and clear. So there are government imposed rights or restrictions to your ownership, and those come through PETE. So with police power, talking about, for example, zoning issues, building codes, right? You own the land, you own the home, but you have to abide by these codes. Eminent domain, the government has the right to take private property for public use. Taxation, we all pay taxes on real estate. And then finally, escheatment. If a person dies without a will and they have no heirs, then the property goes to the county where it is located, as opposed to just being owned by nobody and becoming a nuisance in the community. These are our 4 acronyms, and honestly, I have them written down here because, you know, it's hard to remember these things. But Code AC, care, obedience, loyalty, accountability, and confidentiality. Deep C, disposition, exclusion, enjoyment, and possession and control. All right, so those are your 5 bundle of legal rights. Then we had DUST, factors that affect value, demand, utility, scarcity, and transferability. And then finally, your governmental powers. So PETE, police power, eminent domain, taxation, and escheatment. So these are the 4 acronyms I'm sharing with you today. I do hope this video was beneficial to you. Let me know in the comments of other acronyms you have that's helping you remember some of these terms and vocabulary words that you need for the real estate broker examination here in Illinois or wherever you're watching from. And be sure to share this video with someone in your class who is also in the process of getting a real estate license. And check out this next video right here that goes into more topics that we cover in the real estate course. And I will see you there.